What it do? What it do, man? The Dallas Cowboys is back in training camp already. Dang, where has the time been? I could spent 7 going on 8 months already, man. Time has flown. At least it has for me. Man, Bump D, what's going on? Hey, y'all excuse my if y'all can hear my fan in the background, man. Y'all excuse my fan, man. Been active all day. I was like, before I settle down, let me go ahead and go live, man, and talk about what I've seen so far. Day one, I want to say that thing start the 6th. Yeah, I want to say it start like the 6th, I think. 4th or 6th. It was one of them. Yeah, I know they start pretty early, so they only got like 2 weeks, and then they get straight busy with it. Yeah, day one. I was originally prepping yesterday though, but I was like, oh damn, they ain't even practice. And then I seen some weird little Brandon Cooks video that was being shown. I'm like, oh, that ain't no George Pickens, that's Brandon Cooks. I'm like, ain't no way that they started. I'm like, it must start tomorrow. So today is tomorrow. So we here. I done seen some things. I done heard some clips. I done, watched a little bit of training camp, especially like what they shown on the site, on the team site. Watched a little bit more. Listen to a little bit of interviews, right? Or at least clips of it, just to understand the thought process, and for me to go ahead and give you my thoughts in regards to what was said. I didn't like it, not one bit. There's a few talking points that I have today. Some of you are familiar with some of them, and the rest could be new, could not be new. All right. First and foremost, so it was stated that Mozzie Smith is lighter. We've been dealing with this thing, going on 3 years now with this weight. He came in, right? He lost the weight for whatever reason. I guess he was trying to put the weight back on last year, but didn't put on enough. And now he's back lighter. Because Eberflus wants to get upfield. That is not Mozzie Smith's strong suit at all. Not at all. So I guess because he's lighter, I was reading that 1 in the 3 tech is in his future. Well, man. Getting upfield for Mozzie, that ain't what he do. Mozzie Smith is a big boy. This is I done said this a few times. Mozzie Smith is the type that if he has the weight on, let's say 330 plus, he's athletic for his size. But when he's lighter, and the expectation for him is to move better and to be a better athlete, it's underwhelming. He doesn't have that get off, that quick first step to be effective consistently. This is a mistake And I believe that this will equate to Mozzie Smith being the bust that many thought that he was going to be. That's the dumbest thing. You have 2 years of tape for you to realize what he can and can't do. Now, in regards to what Zimmer was doing, that was more of Mozzie style. He just didn't have the body for it, and he suffered for that. But let's just be honest. Mozzie's just not a good football player. I think a lot of that has to do with him, his mentality. In regards to what we seen on the tape at Michigan, if we was to get what we got on the tape at Michigan, I don't think that we will have a problem with what Mozzie Smith provides, even if he has never, ever got to the quarterback in his whole career. If he would have turned into, let's say, let me go ahead and refresh your memory, Snacks Harrison, old school Linval Joseph, I think the Dallas Cowboys will be very elated with that because we need somebody that's going to do that dirty work. I made this statement when he was drafted, and I stand on this statement today. I believe that rookie that we got from UCLA, I believe his name Jay Toa, if I ain't mistaken. I think I might be butchering his last name. As a rookie, I believe he's better than Mozzie Smith right now. I got a lot of flack for that. So what? That's how underwhelming the nose guard position has been for the Dallas Cowboys. I believe that wholeheartedly. And for some of the things that Jay Toa can do, I believe that him playing one tech in this scheme will probably benefit him, especially with some of the deficiencies that he had in his game at this particular time. I just think that he's a better football player than Mozzie Smith. Real talk. And the Dallas Cowboys, especially with him being lighter, is going to have to come to the realization that they botched his first round pick. When we first seen the pick, we already realized that it was a big reach. As much as what we expected from Mozzie in regards to what we expected as far as him being in the run game, we haven't got anything remotely close to that. If you're going to draft a D tackle that can't get to the quarterback, we expect for you to be a premium run defender like that Giants D tackle. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Big boy, man. Big force. I can't think of his name. I don't know why. I guess my mind ain't thinking about football next. But if we would have got that, we would have been elated. We ain't gonna get that. We never will get that. So it is what it is, I guess, man. Mozzie it ain't it, man. Dallas fan. Joe Milton. Hey, I seen Joe Milton. I don't know if it was complete or what, but I seen that man throw a nice little dime on that sideline. Show that little rocket. Nice little dime. Yeah, man. Just get the reps. He just got to get the reps, man. I really want to see him in preseason. I want to see that. I want to see if he improved on his touch. Throwing a rock, but shoot, that sideline throw, that was a beautiful throw, man. So, you know, with the resources that I couldn't even say that because they spent resources on Trey Lance and that wide receiver, and they didn't see it through, nor did it pan out. So, I don't know. Let's hope that he can pan out. Let's hope that he does get the opportunity to be able to pan out. You know, he looked better than Trey even did. Okay, okay. He got that arm, that's for damn sure. And he gonna buy some time. It'll be interesting. His whole camp gonna be interesting. That's one person that I am looking forward to seeing in preseason, and I hope he gets all the reps the whole preseason. Don't nobody else need to touch the football but Joe Milton at quarterback. Real talk. You know. Yeah, shoot. Before I got on here, I seen some clip, man. Dak threw a pick. I think it was in the flat to Marshawn Nealon. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that one was about. But I guess we're gonna chalk it up to the first day, man. But so my next point. Deuce Vaughn. Bro, Deuce Vaughn is the best running back that this team has, man. Like when I was looking at all the running backs take snaps today, it was clear as day. The burst that them young backs got, I'm talking about Deuce, I'm talking about the Texas running back. It was clear as day that it was a big difference. Even when Turpin got a couple carries in the backfield, it's just clear in regards to what this team needs, some juice. Now I understand that if this, I mean, it's hard for me to go ahead and say that this coaching staff got some common sense, because what normally the Dallas Cowboys go after, we we haven't really been going after that in that certain realm as far as the athletic offensive lineman, especially in the interior. So we different. We bigger, we stronger, and we can lean on you. And I would expect more inside stuff this year, more big on big blocking this year. And I think, and I believe, especially with Tyler Smith, BB, and even the Bama guard, Steele, Guyton, I believe that five, if we could touch the second level, I believe the best thing about this team will be running the football because I believe we can lean on some people because of that size that we got. It's clear as day when you look at that tape, you can say, hey, the team got some size, man. Especially in that interior, man. Hey, it's real beefy in the middle, real beef stew. Like this, my thing. Javante was looking a little slow. He was looking a little slow. Sanders, to me, was looking a little slow. That burst, we had a hard time with that burst last year, man. And I understand that there will be some opportunities because I believe that this offensive line should be able to go ahead and play on the other side of the line of scrimmage consistently. Hopefully that this coach can go ahead and can get them on the second level consistently because I believe that will win you some games, but that won't be the all in all on what you need. But to me, like I said, he's the best back on this team, and I believe that Deuce Vaughn needs 10 to 15 carries a game. 10 at least. A few in the passing game, whether it be screens, out the flat, right, out the backfield, what a wheel or Texas, or you name it, man. Just to get that man involved in a few carries, man, hitting the perimeter. Throw him off a little bit, hit him inside. I believe he needs 10, 15. I believe that you should treat him like Darren Sproles. He looked good to me today. I know he wasn't hitting, but as far as that burst, man, and his wiggle, he looked good. Because there's certain things that you can still look for, even though they're not hitting. And to me, he looked the best. And the pass gonna come. I hope he gets an opportunity because he's been done wrong the past couple years. So I will hope, and knowing Schottenheimer's track record and the type of running backs that he has used, I would hope and assume that he would at least get an opportunity to shine. Because if he does, I think that you wouldn't have no choice but to show. I'm pretty sure, knowing how the Dallas Cowboys get down, they're probably going to lean heavy on the vets at least the first month of the year. But it's going to come a point in time where, hey, you see these vets, okay, cool. But you're going to need some speed up in this joint. So that's my stance on that. I also heard, speaking of running backs, I don't know if this report is true, but I'm just going to put it out there, if it is true, that Jaden Blue had laziness to him. And he wasn't a hard worker. Look, I already didn't really like him to begin with. I just liked his speed, but I really didn't like him to begin with. If he's lazy, man, that's a waste of pick. But we're going to see. I just want to put that out there. I wasn't going to discuss it too much because I don't know if the report is true, but if it was, it's a waste of pick. Here's my next one. Mr. Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. Hey, look, I don't know what the hell that was today, but that was ridiculous off of what I heard today. Hey, look, man, when it comes out to the business side of things, hey, look, get your money. I ain't about to sit over there and get on no. I look, but there's a way, like, handle that, like, handle that more behind the scenes, because we already got to deal with y'all focus not being on football in totality. But when I see y'all moping around on some suckers, just moping around and you're like your feelings hurt because you haven't got this or you got your money taken away, that just the stream's just so soft to me, man. Like I see talking about Diggs, oh, my feelings was hurt. Your feelings was hurt? Knowing the stipulations in your contract and knowing what type of people that you're dealing with and to begin with in regards to getting your money or not getting your money, and you acting surprised? Micah, my boy, first and foremost, you looking real light. Like you ain't even lift no weights. You looking real light to begin with, first and foremost. Second of all, I see he was airing out, some of the business in regards to, the contract and the talks. And hey, look, like I said, man, if he wanted to hold out for as long as I will understand. Me personally, I wouldn't pay him. And y'all know why. I think Jerry, I'll be honest with you, I think Jerry listened. I think Jerry listened to me. I think Jerry listened to me, G. I think Jerry did listen to some of them field sessions, man. But with that being said, especially with how he's been getting burnt, I wouldn't say getting burnt, but understanding like how he's been handling his contract situations ain't been good, especially after paying Dak Prescott, thinking that it was going to be something different, and it wasn't. After damn near 10 years is madness, and you thinking that, and like knowing what Micah's getting ready to ask for and command, you like, do I want to pay that? Is he really good? Is it hype? So he started listening a little bit. He started listening to the fans. Like, hold up, man. Is he really good? See, if he was really good, right? If he was Aaron Donald, you think you think that Jerry will play with him? Hell no. If he was Aaron Donald, do you honestly think that? Nah, hell no. Because he ain't playing that. Because he know that, you know, people gonna be knocking down for his services. But hey, I think deep down inside, I think he really questioning it. Now, whether he gonna pay him or not, TBD, maybe. But I think if he pay him, I think old boy gonna lose his homie Diggs. While Diggs is out there looking like a, you know what I'm saying, a lost puppy with the puppy dog eyes, being a little groupie. You you know, I think he get ready to be gone. Ain't no way they about to sit over there and just pay both of them. I think Diggs get ready to be gone. I think they fed up with Diggs. I think they tired of Diggs. You know, I think if they lose him or he whatever, if whether he requested a trade or they trade him or I think they cool with that. I think you know when it really come down to it, I think they really trying to see like should we pay Michael or should we not? I don't think they tripping on Diggs, man. Doomsday. And did you see Dak throwing the? We going to the shit, bro. Arch Manning, huh? Cold game. His team trash. These players, yes, 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 yes. This team sucks, y'all. Yes, yes, it does. His team is dog water, hot garbage. Yes, I agree. No matter how, it doesn't matter on how many people you pay top dollar. You know, is you paying top dollar for a Lambo that has 700,000 miles on it? You know, is you paying top dollar, you know, for a 1990 Toyota Camry that got like 400,000, you know? The value. You're not. And the fact that Jerry Jones done fumbled time and time again with these contracts, man. This is gonna be interesting. I really hope that Jerry Jones actually makes a great move and trade him. I really do. But if you're willing to pay Dak, then I'm pretty sure you probably. I mean, I know he don't like. I know he don't like Micah showing him up like that in public. So maybe he might make him try to teach him a lesson or something. I know he don't like that boy showing him up in public. You know. And when it come down to that, I mean, Mikey ain't Micah been laced. He not stupid. He been laced. Look, I wouldn't have a problem if Micah was worthy enough for that to me. Like, man, y'all better pay that boy. But Micah sucked, bro. It just is what it is, man. Micah just sucked, man. It is what it is. Teflon. Yeah, that's for sure. Micah just sucked. I was listening to the opening day press conference with Jerry and them. I didn't get to finish, but I listened to about a good 35 minutes of the thing, man. And to me, it seemed like Jerry was out here rolling with hope. You know, like I hope that Schottenheimer does good. You know, he's been deserving. Like I said, he didn't think nothing was up for him. Like it ain't like you blackballed. You know, you probably got up in and got to some of the jobs that you got off the rip because of nepotism. Because your pops was Schottenheimer. It ain't like you some good coach. he said you've been what is for damn near 30 years, man. Out of all the unfit head coaches that has been appointed since you've been waiting for the job, you out of all people couldn't get a job. They must think that you suck. Look, I ain't been listening. Like I've been listening to him. He just try. Like to me, I think it's all BS. And I think like he'll talk a good game, and get people to go ahead and buy in. But when you know a product that you got out there, when you know the type of people that you got in that locker room, who running the team, and yada yada yada, you understand that no matter what he try to say, no matter how he try to talk these boys up, it still ain't gonna equate to what it should look like because they don't have what it takes. If you run the organization raggedy, no matter what, it's gonna always end up raggedy. And this has been ran raggedy. Just because you are appointed a so-called professional, you have a high position, don't make you qualified. You got a whole lot of illiterate individuals in positions of power. And of course, Jerry ain't gonna question himself or nah, man. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, I mean, I've been saying this all off season, and I'm gonna continue to say it now. Dallas Cowboys Nation, I would not expect too much. How? What did I say? What was my? What did I say about 7 games? I think. What did I say about 7, 8? I think I said like 7 or something like that. 7 games this year. I wouldn't expect much from this team, man. I wouldn't. Like I said, when it come down to it, right? You got a so-called brand new toy, and how he likes to receive the football, your quarterback doesn't like to deliver the football in that type of way. They, like I said, they claiming that he's supposed to be some type of second coming of Dez. Well, how did he? Well, how did Dak do when he had Dez to begin with? Oh, okay, okay, okay. You got CeeDee Lamb who can go ahead and go get the football. Does he put CeeDee Lamb in that position? No, no. What makes you think he gonna put George Pickens in that position? You keep hearing about how Foe handles adversity and all this. How does Foe handle adversity when every time he gets faced with some, he folds? I'm just trying to figure out something, man. When you look at your so-called leader and every time he gets in position to go ahead and show, like, hey, y'all, hey, man, I'm gonna take y'all to where y'all. Hey, come on, man. Y'all come hop on, man. I'm gonna lead this train, man. Y'all follow my lead, man. Let's get it going. It's time to make a play. No, he gonna put his head down. He gonna put his head down like he praying over the food. Adversity hit. He got that little crazy, dumb little look that he like to have. And when he get that, you know the game is over. It don't matter if it's the first quarter, the first few minutes. When he give you that look of defeat, it is over. It has been proven time and time again. So how is that a quarterback that can handle adversity and trying times when you ain't never ever see him come out on top when he's been faced with some type of adversity? Oops. Did I say that? Okay. He's all killing himself to be the first one. Yeah, these dudes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Kissing hella ass. Kissing hella ass. Maybe to go ahead and get a pass in Frisco or something. Hoping that they can get an interview. Nah, man. That I seen though, real talk with Micah and Trayvon, that was a bad look, man. And I'm all for going ahead and speaking your mind and talking that talk and balling and doing a little extra stuff but that's right there, man. That was a bad look, man. That really was. Like, did you see their faces when they was speaking on the contract situations and in the money situations that like, did you see their faces? Is them the faces of somebody that's going to be tough when the going gets tough, that they're going to rise to the occasion? You know, like and like I said, my thing ain't with Micah is sitting out. Like, look, if you want your money, I mean, you ain't the first one that has done that, and you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But to me, I don't think you should get it. I think you should get it elsewhere, just not here. I think that'll be a great mistake to pay him here. Like, they out there crying puppy dog eyes, man. Man, I was hurt that he took that 500,000 from me. Hope, what do you say? I hope I can get it back in his sentence. Wasn't it out there that the first time they didn't like how you rehabbed? So hold up. If I didn't like how somebody rehabbed the first time, you're damn right I want to go ahead, you feel me, and micromanage you. If I didn't like how you did it the first time, like, come on, man. And then you got old boy number 11 listening to that damn trainer to do more reps and lighter weight. Oh man, these trainers suck today, man. I'm looking at a video not too long ago of Cooper Beebe so-called doing a squat. Like, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't no damn squat. I don't know what that was, because I was looking at some of his workout. I'm like, what is all this? This looks stupid to me. What is we doing? So I know that bodies ain't being taken care of. They're already not practicing as it is. They already not mentally tough as it is. Like, this is going to be disastrous. Oh, yeah. Whew. Vikings, yeah, man. Solomon. I mean, not Solomon, but Jonathan. For sure. Oh, I forgot about Solomon Thomas. Shit, man, his whole career, he been a 10 to 15 snap type of dude anyway. You know, I don't see where he gonna go ahead and make some big impact. He got to have a good nose play and solid defensive ends around him that's gonna at least funnel it back in for him to have any chance of his rotational snaps being impactful. You know, you already made a mistake and paid Osa. You know, and I honestly think that the Dallas Cowboys should cut their losses with Mozzie and just go bring a vet in. Just go bring a vet in. Just go bring a vet in. It's time to go. I don't see it happening, man. If it happens, whoa, a miracle just happened. Because there's no weights. So if he's lighter, then what is Mozzie, like 305? 308 or something? Bro, that is too late for him. Who gave you them instructions? Eberflus? Come on, man. If Eberflus coming in a game like that, no, no, no. We don't need no fake ass Rob Marinelli coming up in this mug, man. The modern day fake ass Rob Marinelli, man. Like, we don't need none of that. Like, we don't do like I'm tired of these coaches, man. Want to go ahead and kiss these players' ass. Instead of coaching these players, they want to be their friends. Let me get to know. Look, man, you can get to know the man all you want to. Yeah, you're going to get to know the man. But you also need to coach the man, too. Because contrary to popular belief, man, a real football player want to get coached. And by you sitting over there want to kiss that ass, come on, man. I don't like that. Man. Soften, man, facts. 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 I hope so. You know, especially with this more than likely ain't touching double-digit wins. Come on, man. I would like it from day one, but hey, at least halfway through the season, man. Let's go ahead, man, and let's go ahead and make that move now. I bet you the team will go ahead and get an energy rush too. Just like they got one with Cooper Rush, I bet you they'll get an energy rush with Joe Milton too. When he make that little exciting play, when the team may be down because they got scrub ass Dak Prescott doing what he do, and all of a sudden, man, Joe came up in there and just spin, getting one of them little Tony Romo spins, or maybe one of them little Patriot spins that he had, man, and go ahead and throw that bomb downfield. And he was like, oh, man. You know? Yeah, he sure did say that. He sure did say that. The magician. Man out there clicking his heels. I just want to go home. Just want to go home. I just want to go home. Shit, he see Trick Williams. Just want to go home. I just want to go home. Boy, see Zach Tom. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Boy, that boy Zach Tom just got paid for beating his ass. Man, Zach Tom, hey man, I look at Zach Tom. Hey, Zach Tom was about nothing. Zach Tom got paid for beating his ass, man. Zach Tom got paid for whooping on that boy, man. Oh man. Oh. And then it don't make it no better that you got Tunsil in the division now. So if Thomas is healthy, you got to see him twice. Tunsil, you got to see him twice. Lane, you got to see him twice. Come on. They gonna think because he whooping on Guyton and Steele that he's having an amazing camp. He's having an amazing camp. Nah, man. And if you're gonna roll with him, and if Jerry gonna roll with him, he might as well pay him now, man, so he can go ahead and get some practice in. These boys don't practice for long enough. So if Jerry worried about injury, like he had made that statement earlier in regards to him missing games last year in the DAC, if you worried about injury, y'all already don't practice as it is. It look like, you know, it looked like he ain't do no strength training the way for what I'm looking at is it don't look like he did much. He don't look like he did much. It look like he just stayed in shape, you know. But that real strength training that he needed to do, especially being in the trenches, he ain't do none of that. I'm looking at him like, what is man look light? This man look light. So no strength training, no practice. But Jerry, you worried about potential injury? Come on, man. You gotta be real. You gotta be real. I believe so. I honestly believe he questioning like, should I pay him or should I not? I honestly believe that he's weighing. Hey, look, Jerry, for Cowboy Nation, I will consult you for free, Jerry. Fly me out there. Put in all the tapes. Put in all the tapes. Put in all the tapes of the big games, Jerry. Let's go ahead, man. I'll sit down with you and I'll show you play by play or why you should not pay that boy. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. You can bring Will McClay in there. You can bring every single coach that's vouching for him. Matter of fact, we can look at the same play together. Any coach, you can bring his D-line coach. You can bring in Will McClay. You can bring in Eberflus. You bring them all in for that film session. And I dare them to go against me and that. And we go see. You can come on. Let me go ahead and do Cowboy Nation this favor. Shit, because he needs somebody, man, that's gonna keep it real. Hey, if you ain't like what I say, it is what it is. But I know he listening to the noise. I know he listening to the noise. Because come on, man. He know he don't like what he see. He know he don't like what he see. Yeah, this ain't it, man. We soft. In the trenches, we soft. Your leaders, soft. Like, come on. Like, think about it. Trayvon Diggs, Michael Parsons, Dak Prescott, or your CeeDee Lamb, or your leaders. Come on, man. I don't even need to say much after that. Do I? I don't even need to say nothing after that. They soft. They soft. And the coaching ain't gonna make it no better. The coaching gonna enable that BS. Cause like every time I look at a Shanahan interview, he always crying or about to cry. Just get me emotional and choked up. Like what? Like come on, man. Like every time you talk, you gotta shed some tears. Like come on, man. Like man up. You know, it just come a point in time, man, where you just gotta man the fuck up, man. Man, I just get choked up, man. Like every single time I done watch them talk, man, I'm just hold up, man. I'm about to get choked up. Like what? Like damn, man. What type of volatile emotions that you got, boy? Woo! What did they spend for him again? Was it a third and a fifth for Pickens? And he gonna yeah. Hey, I one thing I am interested in is to see how Pickens is going to respond down the season when we get to about week 6, week 7. How you gonna respond, man, with Dak on that bush, man? That's gonna be so interesting. Is we gonna hear about Pickens socking Dak in his mouth? Is we gonna hear about that boy socking him in his mouth? Cause man, hey, that boy, hey, hey man, hey, Pickens see like that tight man and go ahead, man, and push him dead in it like he just hot. He just hot. And Dak wasn't paying him no mind because he can't handle confrontation. And Pickens just like, bruh. You know they'll be shipping that boy as soon as that boy sit over there and sock him. And they was talking about some ping pong. Hey, did he talk about he gonna call out Michael for some ping pong? Hey, what he say is good for competitive nature. Boy, y'all some grown ass man playing in the NFL. If y'all not competitive at this point in time in your careers, man, then I don't know what to tell you. You hear the ball, you go into the locker room, you expect to hear weights click clacking and stuff, and you expect to hear somebody bench pressing, and all you hear is all you hear Mike and Schottenheimer, you hear the people there. Hey, oh my God. You don't hear no way stay in the weight room, and they brought the table in the weight room. You hear. Hey, oh man, he took them boys out dancing. Hey man, I could have sworn I also heard. What did he say? And what's that little thing that they was doing a while back? He calling the coach to tell them good nighters. And then, hey, but the cool thing about it is, little soft number 11 was calling up for. But the cool thing about it is, the coach wasn't in on it, and he was talking about the contract. I know he's scary as hell. I know that they kissing that boy ass. Hey man, I know it's gonna get better, man. Hey, you know, like he want to say the right things because he don't want to hurt Michael Parsons' feelings, and that's the wrong mentality to have as a head coach. You want to buddy with them all the time. You don't want to piss nobody off. You don't want to push nobody. You just want to buddy. He's a player's coach. Come on, G. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man. Just by habit alone, man. Even if I see a coach, man, what's up, coach? Just by habit, you know. I see you coach. It don't matter who you is. I see you coaching, man. Or I know. Oh, what's up, coach? What's up, coach? What's going on, coach? You know. But you know, it's different, man. Hey, man. Hey, he's starting to get me. What's that boy over there in Miami, man? He's starting to act like him a little bit. What's that Miami Dolphin coach? I forgot his name, man. The little soft ass Miami Dolphin coach. Boy, soft in the mug, man. Oh man. Damn. Boy, hey man. So every time I hear them talk, man, about the older coaching, I just hear like any structure that McCarthy may have brought, they did not like that. They did not like that. So if you didn't like any type of structure that McCarthy, regardless of the problems that McCarthy had, scheme or whatever, any type of structure that Mike McCarthy brought, they didn't like it, and they like this coach, that's not good. Because in our reality, I should hear about how you don't like this coach right now. Zim had originally got into that mentality of that. He like, nah, man, let me get back to it. But like he said, hey, it's a little too late. It was a little too late. This is gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna have. I think since we already understand about what to expect this season, this is gonna be so funny this season. I believe we're gonna have a lot of laughs with this college because this thing is gonna tear down a little bit. Oh, this thing gonna tear down a little bit. All that we rock with Shoddy, we like Shoddy stuff. Oh yeah, man, that's get ready to that's get ready to end real soon. Real soon. Probably sooner than what we even think. Because y'all already know, man, when adversity hit, you don't have that type of personnel to be able to handle that. Your leaders can't handle that. So real soon, we're gonna see what's going on. Oh man, it's gonna be so interesting, man. I can't wait to see these pads too. I can't wait to see these pads. And all I know, for boy, to Marshawn Nealon, hey man, because it's so funny, man, how that hamstring was off the bone, but we don't hear about no easing in period, right? Y'all remember, man? Man, I believe we had a couple players that had that torn hamstring. I believe it was Tyron too, if I'm not mistaken, too, on how he had to be eased in, right? You don't hear none of, even though it's a different position, different demand, but you don't hear no easing in process. You don't hear nothing. It's just that he had surgery and all of a sudden he was good. We didn't hear about the rehab process. We didn't hear about nothing. He had surgery and boom, they good. They good. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. And you know how they, you know what I'm saying? That week one, fresh out the Super Bowl, them boys ready to come to play. You know they gonna run the ooh wee Philly. Whoo. That's about a month. Woo wee. Wee. That's gonna be an interesting game off the rip right there. Damn. Right. All of a sudden, that boy healed up real quick. No rehab, no, he didn't need none of that. No ease in. He said, hey, we're gonna put you right in the training camp. Normally, would you be a little cautious with that? Ease him in, make sure everything good. You will hear about the rehab process, right? You will hear about questions being asked. Like, so how's the rehab process going on with Dak Prescott? You heard none of them questions this all season. You seen him early on in the off season throwing a football. It was very interesting. Damn. Damn. It's like they did it on purpose. Ah, damn. Damn. Hey man. This is about to be hilarious, y'all. This is about to be hilarious. Wow. I can't believe this is happening. But it is happening. damn, man. Like, even when the Dallas Cowboys will be 8-8, you know, have that mediocre season and then have a solid season, then have a mediocre. It never ever like felt or looked like this. It just, man, it's just crazy on how soft, lazy, weak everything has became. And it's only gonna get worse. Like, there's nothing about the Dallas Cowboys that you look at, right? Because they swear like we got some all-star team, right? The defense, how is this defense all-star worthy? Who's the pass rushers on this team, right? Sam, Sam, cool. Micah, unless he going against a bum, he ain't nowhere to be found. Where's the pass rushing on his team? Okay, Overshawn out. You ain't got no real Mike, but you brought Kim Murray up in here. We gonna see how that go. Um, but all of that's gonna go ahead and determine in regards to how your D tackles play. Does your line keep him clean? Kim Murray, it ain't like Kim Murray was out there looking like a superstar with the Tennessee Titans, and we know about your corners. We know about your safeties. I mean, I don't see it. Okay, look at this offensive line. Let's look at your quarterback, right? Your quarterback. We know what time it is with that. Where's the speed at the wide receiver position? Turpin? Where else? Like, where's the speed at? We got Brooks, Tolbert, Pickens, CD, Turpin, Mingo. What is that? And then you got Schoolmaker. And then J Hop, that boy left a bad taste in people's mouths after that performance he didn't had. Who running the rock? You gonna just roll with Javonte Williams and Sanders? They about a step slow. I think Javonte should be all right, right? I think it was cool, but you need that punch. You need that quickness. Where you going? Is you gonna get a ball to Deuce? Blue? What we on? So we got so many questions in regards to this team, and they're not gonna pass all of that with flying colors. Like I said, the best unit to me on this team is the offensive line. Hands down, the best unit on this team. You lost Jay Lou. That's gonna hurt. Your sticky ickiest corner. You lost him. The best unit on this line is the offensive line. And that's still some questions over there. And half of the questions are going to be answered with how this scheme is going to be ran and how they're going to and what they're going to do. They're going to run a rock, what they're going to do. So this team has a lot of questions. So that's why when you heard Jerry Jones being asked about Super Bowl, he didn't speak on that with confidence. You know? Crazy. Man. Yeah, this gonna be interesting, y'all. Whole bunch of bad decisions that was being made. And they gonna see. They gonna see. For all my people, man, that may be new, that's tuned in, and you listen to all these other content creators and all this media, I'm gonna tell you, man, don't be fooled by the hype. I know you may love the Cowboys. That's fine. I know you're gonna be rooting like crazy, and that's fine. But I'm telling you right here, this is why a lot of people be mad. Because I'm not hyping things up. I'm not about to sit over there and give you that feel good gospel. I'm gonna give you that raw and uncut, man. I'm telling you, this team ain't about nothing. This team doesn't have what it takes mentally, nor physically, nor talent wise. And to me, at this point in time, they will have to prove me wrong, coaching wise either. Cold game. Cold game, man. But anyway, man, I'm about to go listen to a little bit more of this content to do a little bit more catching up in regards to some of the interviews and seeing where like the mentality at, man. We back, y'all. We back in the groove, man. I can't wait till the pads come on. It's gonna have to come on quick, I believe. Shit, they got a game in 2 weeks, but yeah, man, we here. We back, y'all. Just like that, y'all. Buckle in, man. We got a long ride ahead of us, y'all. But all right, y'all, man. We'll be talking soon. Till the next time, y'all. We gone.